In relaxation massage and also lomi lomi, a lot of hot stones are typically used. Now, in lomi it was used because the volcanoes were beside them and they had access to the basalt stones. So there are a couple different types of stones that you can use, especially now in the modern day. There's your basalt stones, jade stones, and also nowadays Himalayan salt stones. I'm going to show you guys a couple of interesting techniques and things that you can do with the stones. But first off, let's talk about how to hold them. So a nice way to hold the stones is to just cup them, hold them in your palm. So they're a nice natural extension that you'd massage with them like you'd massage with your hands. You can leave your fingers out a little bit on the ends of them to get a little bit of movement with the fingers. That feels fine. Also a good way to kind of access tissue and press down a bit, but typically you're going to want to put them in your palms like this and then massage as if they were your hands. First things first, what I like to do, and something that I don't see a lot, but it works really well, is to do a myofascial release with the stones. So let's assume someone has tissue, you've seen them before, and you find that it's just really tense and your hands can't seem to move the tissue. What you can do is have some warm, not completely hot stones, and then without any oil on the back, place the stones down where you want the myofascial stretch to be. Allow the heat to kind of penetrate and sink into the tissue. You can even sink down your hands with the stones into that tissue, trying to get to that layer of the myofascia. And then once you feel like the back has accepted the stones and the heat, you can then push down. And I find this works really well for people who are very, very stuck and you can't seem to get the results you want with just your hands. Sometimes it's great to use different tools. And the heat will allow it to penetrate a little bit deeper. And it also just provides the client with a deep sense of relaxation. Before you go in and massage with the stones, it's nice to let the client know that there's some touch before the stones are applied. So you can take the back of your hands and go down a bit. And this is almost like an effleurage. And it feels good for warming up the nervous system. And it also gives the stones some time to cool down in your hands. Now, as you transition to putting the stones on the back, you want to sink in a little bit deeper to begin, because if you go too superficial, there's a lot of nerve endings on the skin and it can be kind of jarring to the client. So if you just kind of glide very superficial to begin, it could be jarring. So you want to sink in a little bit deeper and then use the stones as a natural extension of your body. And of course, be careful over bony prominences, but you can go light, especially with different types of stones. These ones have a very smooth, flat edge. And don't be afraid to go over a little bit of bone, but very superficially, especially with these more flatter stones. When it comes to trigger point release with the stones, let's assume that you know some of the trigger point maps, or maybe you find a trigger point after you've just done some hands-on techniques and you feel like there's one here. I like to use different types of stones. So this is a little bit of a broader stone, but if I find a trigger point, I like to use quite a bit of heat. So I'll apply a little bit of downward pressure with my thumb on the edge of the tool and just do some nice circular motions around the trigger point. You can even stretch it. You can do the trigger point release without lotion on, but here, since we've applied the lotion, you can do it just as well. You can gather the tissue around the tool, which helps to shorten the tissue and releases the muscle around the area a little bit better with the approximation. And another little fun thing you can do that seems a little bit silly, but it's kind of like Tok Sen, which is basically a Thai hammer massage. So they used a hammer and a mallet and they would do kind of this knocking. So the vibration is nice, but of course the sound can be a little bit annoying. That being said, a lot of people like the sound. And it is nice to kind of get that deep vibration into the body. Especially if someone has a cold, they're very congested, this is a nice technique. You can do it over different parts of the body in a lighter way as well. But I find it's really nice to do this down the length of the erectors. But once again, you don't have to do that. If you find the sound annoying, it maybe isn't for you. Another nice thing that's done with hot stones is doing some placements. Now, you can take a warm stone, not a completely hot stone, and you want to make sure that you dry it before you do a placement, especially if you're going to place it down on the sheet. You don't want the sheets to be all wet for the client. It's nice to have a big mother stone like this. You can place it down on the sacrum as you work through other areas. You can also place it down and use a towel if you want, if it is a little bit hotter. That works as well. And eventually the heat will sink through the towel. Now, let's say there's a placement there in the sacrum, which feels nice. You can then take your stones and just work in the upper traps. Here I'm using the pink Himalayan salt stones, which are kind of nice because they actually are easier to clean. They're not in water, they're on a heated stone. But with them also comes the fact that they don't get as hot. But they are nice and people seem to really like them. And hey, they look pretty. So the placements are nice. It just helps to get the heat really into the joint. And it's just a nice relaxing effect for getting down to the level of the bone and relaxing that area. Which, if you're doing any type of relaxation massage or lomi after, it's going to help with joint flexibility. The heat is also nice for stimulating the immune system, relaxation, and it's going to help with range of motion in the muscles as well.